Hello and welcome to Songs of Syx. We are continuing just where we left off. This episode will all be about educating our people. Just when we ended last time, we unlocked the the university. And this time we are going to build a university in the beginning and then we'll educate our people. The university does two things. It can educate your people or it can indoctrinate them. Every species has a preference. I mean, it's easy to remember. Humans are the only ones who like education. All other species, I think, are firmly in the please indoctrinate us department. It's under occupation, yeah. So Cantos dislike education. Argonos don't care. Tilapis, they dislike it. Amoebius. So humans are the only ones who actually like education. They also like indoctrination, but we are going to educate them just so we can get the title we are setting out to do. As I explained last time, we want the wise. Our non-Dorians, on the other hand, I think we already selected it. Yeah, we are indoctrinating them because they really don't like being educated. I mean, if you think about why that is, it kind of makes sense. Because who are the people that are mostly unhappy? It's the educated people, so most resistance against the government comes from student protests and stuff like that, and indoctrinating them makes them fall in line with our state, more or less. So I kind of understand it, but I'd find it nice if there's at least some more benefit to being educated. The only thing education matters, as I talked about last time, is when they are working in the laboratories or in the administration. I think also the library is important. Indoctrination has tons of benefits. I think almost all production gets a boost from indoctrination. Okay, over here not, but I think working in the fields. Here is it, skill. Yeah, gets a 25% boost from indoctrination. Working in the coal mine gets a 25%. So indoctrination overall is just better. So what I'm going to do now is I will decide a space for my university. I think I'll put it over here, just because this is the large part of our city. There is a school here, there is a nursery here. Oh no, the school is down here, but it's still pretty close. So I think right here will be next to the asylum, and our hospital will be the university. Yeah, let's build it. Well, we have reached the next level, the core array. Preemptively, I also constructed 3 chambers. We had 4 slots for nobility before, now we have 6 slots. I just employed one guy as our master of livestock to boost our production of aurochs and entledons by 20%. Now we have 2 more slots for nobility, so I will just get a master of farms, and I will also 17-year-old, I will also get a master of refinery. The master of refinery is boosting all our refining buildings, so the bakery, the weaver, the metal smelter. They get skill over time and then they provide a full bonus. So over here I have employed the master of livestock just before, and he's getting skill now, so at the moment we're getting 10%, this will go up to 20%. I also built the ugliest of all universities. Little shelves here in between, and the only positive about this university is it has slots for 120 students. So what I also put into the settings is that my people will get education up to around 80%. And then they leave university. We just have to be careful to not let in too many people into the university, because we have 30 odd jobbers right now, and once this building is finished it will want to have 120 students. Too much at the moment. But we are future proof with a university of this size. I also built a second school next to the second human nursery. Other than that, I also started constructing, and it's already finished, a second training ground. Our meat shield division, which is actually becoming quite formidable, at least when it comes to equipment. We still need to get all the weapons we are going to need. I will double in size to 40. I also placed down a few more decorations, a few more torches, and a few more statues. We didn't have statues before. My people don't care very much about statues, but it's nice to have, and we're swimming in goods right now, so why not? So now we are down to 10 odd jobbers. I think I will let in a few more Dondorians, since we do have quite a few crafting locations. Also, with all the money we're storing up, I will make a little investment in our future, and I'll spend a lot of money on a good I don't want to produce on my own yet, which is machinery. It's very expensive, but we don't need too much of it. So let's quickly check who gives me the cheapest machinery. He wants 1,800 for it, and okay, it's about the same. So let's buy 160 machinery over here. Let's just barter. And we are going to buy around 100 machinery over here. And once we reach 5,000 science, we are going to unlock the second level of our laboratories. We need 5,000 science for it, and then with some metal and some machinery we can upgrade our science labs, which will give them another, I think, 50% boost. Yes. What we can also think about, we just need more science now. We will get more science through education, is to provide our people with some more services. There's still the pleasure service, so we can get some massage parlors, and we can get a few barbers. We can also build grand temples or the grand arena. The problem is those are very expensive and quite late game. So sooner or later we are going to build them, but at the moment I think it's a bit overkill. Our people are extremely happy at the moment. They have expectations of 3.4% and we're providing around 5%. Which doesn't sound a lot, like 5%, that's not that much, but I don't know where these numbers come from, but that is quite significant. Okay, there was a message I just clicked away. They want to give me a gift, but we're going to decline, which is going to make them happy. Okay, as you can see, we have minus 125 workers because the university was employing everyone. We'll keep it at around 20 students for now. They have a learning rate of 1% per day. So a university is a very, very large investment. It takes a long time for your people to be educated there. Good thing there's no student loans in this game, so at least they won't come out and be indebted for the rest of their life. So now we can unlock the advanced labs. And we can also upgrade our labs because the machinery has already arrived. I think we are also finally in the positive when it comes to our ration production. We are also finally producing more drinks than we consume. So I think our production base is looking pretty fine at the moment. I also dismantled the clay mine and built a little bathhouse over here. My next goal is to take over Kuderik, or however you would pronounce that name. But first I need to cancel all agreements with them, so I'm cancelling a trade agreement. The problem is they don't want that, so we have to pay them to cancel our trade agreement. I think that's probably a bug. Or at least an oversight. That makes no sense. So now we've cancelled our trade agreements. They hate our guts. But we still would betray everyone by doing this. So let's wait a bit. Okay, those guys do not care. Those guys even love us. So we should get much better prices now. No, not at all. That's very sad. Our army over here is well trained, well equipped. Morale is also looking good because we have great reputation. Because we didn't slaughter the people living here. Except for those amoebias. Let's kill those amoebias. And what we can think about is getting more divisions in here. Problem is we don't really have the equipment to spare. We can't equip them, and just having what I call naked divisions with no equipment is not really that great for us. Especially since we don't have the ration production to keep a larger army. We're just about net positive. So I think for now I'll just train my soldiers in the city here, and if I need them I will send out my soldiers from here to campaign on the world map. Okay, I think things are going rather smooth, so I'll just let some time pass. Probably without a time lapse, I'll just make a cut and go forward like 10 days or so and make some plans in the meantime. Okay, a few days passed. The only thing I did in the meantime was I upgraded my carpenter, I upgraded my tailor. Some of our science went back up since we are reaching our target. I think we are at the target science. for our lab. I'm quickly checking. No, there's still like 2000 science ahead of us. But with our 5000 science, we are going to do a few things. I want to unlock the massage parlor. I want to unlock a medicine so we can get physicians. Other than that, I just sat around, let some time pass. Our soldiers are trained up. Not completely yet, but they are training. We are safe from raids for now. My people are getting educated slowly, very, very slowly. If we can check under education. So at the moment we have a average education of 16%, and that is increasing by 0.45% every day. So we'll have to wait a while for our people to be educated. I don't know if 80% is even feasible. I also bought some Falcatas and upgraded all my fight pits in the hopes of getting the service up and running. Yes, and I think with that, yeah, we unlocked the title The Entertainer, since we provided 95% fulfillment on speakers, stages and pits. So this is the first achievement we got. Once I quit the game, I also get the Steam achievement. The Wise, we are also getting there, 16% education, 80% is needed, and 2000 population. So that's still quite a while away. I don't know if we can even reach that. And I've made some plans, as you can see. I do want to expand my town quite a bit. I saw that there is a small river just meandering around into my map over here. There's also the big river over there. So there's lots and lots of water over here, and there's also quite some fertile soil. So I want to build a 4th district really over here, and this will be a agricultural center where I'm going to build lots of canals. But still, since I don't want my people to walk to work for too long, would be very inefficient, I will build a full-on new district over here. I'll even try to make it a bit bigger than the others, so almost as big as the 1st district, just so we can expand this as we need it. So I think the farms will be in this area, or I'll just maybe use this area over here for the farm. So I need, yeah. But I think this is something that's probably pretty fun to watch in a time lapse. So I'll do the whole building process so you can see what's going on. district is born. We have all the basic services in here. A big warehouse where we can store all our stuff. I'm building an auroch pasture, a new fruit orchard and a new grain farm over in this fertile soil. In here I'll probably place a few more production buildings, especially what we're going to need is another bakery, because our first bakery is almost fully employed. And this river over here I'll make use to spread some water all around to get more fertile soil, and then I'll probably build a lot of mushroom farms. But for now, this district is finished. We are still building up the food production services. I had to let in lots and lots of immigrants. I'll even let in 40 more, so we're up to almost 1,400 population. We need all the odd jobbers we can get to produce these buildings faster. I will also build a third laboratory over here, just to have some more science. We have 700,000 in the bank. And I think the last thing I want to do this episode is I want to declare war on our neighbor. This settlement should be fine even without our army being here. And I will let my longbows and my kebabs join the army. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare war on them. This is risky because I saw we just don't supply all the weapons we need. Okay, but the only one fighting me is the city garrison. And I think those guys should be easy to kill, especially with all my archers. Let's see how they are equipped. Yeah, they're basically naked. So if we stand back here and have my very ill-equipped kebabs, yeah, they're naked. In front, we should be golden. They shouldn't be able to reach us. My tilapis are also shooting. This should be quite a slaughter. Yeah, and the arrows are raining. I don't think anyone died yet. Okay, there's a few deaths first. Yes, stack up like that, so my arrows can even... Reminds me of the movie 300, where the enemy, the persons say, will block out the sun with our arrows, and then the Spartans say, yeah, then we'll fight in the shade. Just imagine how differently that would have turned out if they didn't have shields. Which is what those guys are experiencing at the moment. I mean, morale-wise, it's pretty strong of them that they keep going, even though they have to push past like all the corpses of all the people they ever knew. And I think 2 guys left. And that's it. Didn't lose a single person. City garrisons are fun. It's good training for my people, actually. So we're going to release them. We don't need some Cretonian prisoners. And now we will take the city. We're going to show mercy. Occupy it. And we are going to send our people home. Good job, everyone. I'm proud of you. Quickly pausing so we can build this up. Oh, we don't have administration. That's bad news. Okay, but this building doesn't need administration. That's good news. Still, pretty terrible region. No deposits at all. But there is fish in here. Lots and lots of fish. Maybe we can make use of that. But I think for now we are going to need more coal. My coal is running low in my main city. And then, okay, let's just get some fish. Except, okay, this region will suffer from disease in the moment. So we'll have to provide a bit of workforce and get a health building up and running. Oh, there's this one. Okay, that's a good fit. And I think we're fine for now. Okay, perfect. How are the others reacting to my betrayal? They are not happy about it, but they also don't mind very much. We do not pose a threat to them. They are much stronger than us. Okay, so we are doing fine. Aegis has exactly one region that would be nice to have. There's a coal deposit and a ore deposit in here. All the other regions are pretty much worthless. Organization is looking good. Okay, we have 700,000 in the bank, and I think we are looking to spend all that in the next episode. So this episode was, I think a lot happened, so I tried to make it a bit more interesting than last time. We are expanding quite a bit. My people are getting educated, at least very, very slowly. Almost too slow. Okay, I think those 80% values are almost unreachable for us. But we'll see about that next time. So thank you for watching and see you the next time. Goodbye.